Hi and good morning. Danya Sperry here with a really important message that I want to share. This is not woo-woo information that I'm sharing, but rather it's an ancient lost form of protection. And that is my reason for wanting to share this with you today. For some of you, it may come across as being very possibly creepy. For others of you, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful to have learned this. This is exactly what I needed to know. So, as a massage therapist 25 years ago, when I went to school to learn about the anatomy and our bodies, I remember in class that when we worked on the abdomen, the navel, that's when the teachers slowed way down and had so much information to share about that part of the body, how vulnerable that part of the body is, how sacred that part of our body is, and how there's a huge, I can't remember the name of the blood vessel that's just within like a quarter of an inch above the navel. That is, I mean, as a therapist, when we went over it, you could feel the energy in there and the pulse. The pulse was extremely strong. That made a lot of sense to me because when I started massaging people, you never just massaged it without asking. You asked, is it all right if I work on your abdomen? Most of the people said no. And that was my clue of how vulnerable that area is. It can bring up emotions. It can bring up hurt feelings. It can actually make a person cry. Like I said, get emotional. So when I understood that, the emotionality behind our navel, it makes more sense with what I'm about to share with you now. I pause because I hesitate how to word this so that it doesn't offend anyone, but Spirit says, just say it, Danya. Just be blunt and say it. So here we go. For millennia upon millennia, dark energies, satanic energies, witchcraft, monitoring spirits, anything that is connected with the underworld, with the dark, knows of our navel being a vulnerable place and knows that it is a portal, a gateway to influence, harm, and enter our bodies. I don't know about you, but this pisses me off. Just knowing that because we have lost an ancient form of protection through the years where our ancestors were not able to communicate this information through the lineage. Some of us know about it, and that's why we're bringing it out again to help us become stronger, healthier, and get any attachments off of us. How it works is this. They know it's a gateway, so they enter our body at night while we're sleeping because it's an open doorway. It's like an invitation. Come on in. So before you go to bed, I'm going to teach you in a moment. It's a recipe to do that you more than likely have all the ingredients in your house already. But it's important to know that, give you a little bit more understanding of the navel. Okay, for instance, we know that our umbilical cord is attached to our mother. Blood and oxygen is fed to the baby while in the womb. Also, what is fed to the baby are all of the past ancestors' information, DNA, curses that have been put on our ancestors in the past. The list goes on and on. When we halt this, which you will be when you do this recommended navel ointment, you will become lighter. You will have an amazingly positive shift in your life. You will transform almost overnight. Okay? So just knowing that it's eliminating past ancestral curses. Also, if you are a woman that has had abdominal challenges, uteral challenges, miscarriages, if you're a man or a woman that has been sexually violated while you're trying to sleep at night, this is a reason for this, is because of these entities. It's not I'll just leave it at that, okay? So the ingredients are olive oil, sea salt, and a bay leaf. If you're going to use a dried bay leaf, I would recommend using 2 in the recipe. I like to use fresh off the trees. I know where they are in the country, and I'll get them fresh when I make a new batch. So it's important to know again that this is not witchcraft. This is not superstition, what I'm teaching you. This is legitimate information that the darker energies do not want you to know about. They want to keep us in the dark. Therefore, they have more power over us. They don't want us to rise and become better people. They want to keep us subjected, almost like in a prison, where they can continue to feed off of us. The more of us that takes this seriously and we use this approach and become spiritual warriors, we are actually raising the vibration on our planet so fast. And that's what they don't want us to know. Okay? So I think what I'll do is I'm going to stop this here, and then I'm going to end. Sorry, I don't have the little button clicker is not working, so I'm going to do it